Namaste, my galactic family. This is Angel Asim. Mohrephoh of umehllohzohreh. Pleiadian consciousness here for you. My galactic family, we are in a new frequency because consensus reality, my galactic family, the global consciousness, if you will, the belief system rearranges our belief systems, a frequency, modality, if you will, in such a fashion that from numerology point of view, that's a new frequency. It's not yet a new year, but we can say it's a new year because consensus reality reflect that through numerology. It's like we impose that new frequency before it enters. We're imposing, we collapsing the frequencies just before it arrives on March 21st. That's a true new year. And why March 21st? Like I mentioned before, every new year starts March 21st. If you are born on the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th, you have an angelic soul, a true angelic soul. Either you are angel or archangel reincarnated. You can be, in a way, angelic frequency, not born on those dates I gave you now. But it proves that you don't have that much experience. Those who were born between 21st and 25th, that's the window, angelic frequency, reincarnation here. And from angels reincarnating from 21st to 25th, the window from 21 to 25, that's the window. Any of the month, if it's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, any of the month, that's an angelic frequency. But specifically March, those are archangels. Always on the beginning of a new year, archangels are born on March. Archangels. In different months, angels are born as well, between 21st and 25th. Angels as well, but not archangels. Archangels are always coming as first wave, first frequency of every new year. That's like an opening frequency. Because every being, it's in a way a different corridor. Every being, it's a different portal, if you will. This is very, very important, my galactic family, to always be aware of that. Previous film, my galactic family, I mentioned to you about the hertz frequency, the Gaia frequency, three-dimensional frequency, four-dimensional frequency, fifth-dimensional frequency, and six-dimensional frequency, quasi-physical. So what are hertz, my galactic family? From 40 to 100 hertz, you got, see, everything is based on windows, my galactic family. There's a window for everything. Because everything, in a way, is a portal. Everything. Every being, every structure, if it's technology, if it's biological, if it's nature, if it's created, designed, mechanical, it's all, in a way, a form of a window. So you see, to always keep proximity proximity, the balance, like I mentioned look at previous film, My Galactic Family. You know exactly what we're saying here. Very, very important. So we spoke about the previous film about refresh rate. Let me expand a little bit more about parallel realities, My Galactic Family, parallel universes, and how is exactly mechanics behind how you see the way you see it, because let's expand a little bit more on that, because it's very, very, very important. There are 9 different YouTube channels, My Galactic Family, Pleiadian Mohrephoh. Over 200 films, My Galactic Family. Start with Linda Jackson, Pleiadian Mohrephoh films. If you want to go fast pace, if you will, of deeper knowledge, and if you are an advanced being, if you are awakened for some time, look through all the films on Linda Jackson channel, Pleiadian Mohrephoh films. It will give you expansion of your own corridor, if you will. The original one is Mohrephoh 33 Mohrephoh. There's a lot of information as well. So ponder on those as well. Look through all of them, because they are all intertwined with each other. The way I design my films, I start something in one film and I finish on a 5th film, and I starting something on a 18th film, and I finish it on a number 36, if you will. So see, it's designed that way. So when you're ready, when you're ready to hear something, what you need the most, My Galactic Family, will appear in front of you. Have that frequency, have that knowing that whatever happens for you, it's for your good. And whatever appears in front of you is there for a reason. Even if you heard something so many times, like, why it's keep repeating to me? Because you're missing something. It's keep showing up. It's keep showing up for you, My Galactic Family, because your higher self is showing to you. You're missing something here. Look one more time. Listen one more time. Listen one more time. It's like looking at tarot cards, My Galactic Family. Every time you channel and using as a permission slip the tarot cards, yeah. Every time you see the same cards, but every time you see something different, and there's a different message from all of those cards. And how many brothers and sisters are channeling information and using a permission slip, tarot cards? And every time even on the same card, they see something different. There's a different message. Because even if you're looking on the same film, it's exactly not the same film, My Galactic Family. Even if you watch that film 100 times, you're going to look one more time and you're going to be like, oh, that's because you are always on a higher frequency. Every film you see, every book you read, everything you do, you're expanding, you're always growing. The refresh rate, what I mentioned in previous film, the refresh rate is very important. Let's collaborate on refresh rate of how many hertz you have to be between that window to maintain the frequency. It's very, very important. It's like walking on a rope, on a line, My Galactic Family. You're walking on that line, on that rope. You can sway a little bit right or left, gently, but the most important thing is to keep the balance point. Like I just mentioned, everything is a window, everything is a portal. And even walking through the door of your home, you have to be in balance to walk through the door. You can't just jump right and left, because you might miss the door, right? See, everything is based on balance point. That's your ultimate power in entire of creation It's how balanced you are. Keeping the balance. So refresh rate, my galactic family. What's the true mechanics of every parallel reality, every parallel universe? It's a frozen frequency. It's in a way solid, yeah. It's a snapshot. It's frozen in time, yeah. But it's that frequency of the entire cosmos, of creation of frequency, moving through your consciousness. It's not you're not moving through it. Everything is moving through your consciousness. Let me give you an example. Even here, every being have a different fantasy, different imagination, different inspirations. Every human have a different experience, a different perspective. But every fantasy we have in this world, so-called this world, every fantasy we have, we unconsciously create somewhere in parallel universes, in parallel realities. We create extension of our projection, of our fantasy. We do modality sequence in parallel realities, and we creating the world for them in parallel reality. Likewise, beings in different dimension, my galactic family. They're imagining humans like us, driving a bus, learning to make a fire for the first time. It's in their world. It's their fantasy, and their fantasy is creating our reality, and our fantasy is creating their reality. And imagine Googleplex of the worlds and Googleplex of all the beings in entire of creation are we are in collaboration with each other. Not only what we creating here, but when you are in a world like in a matrix here, in a total amnesia, mirror of confusion, that's three-dimensional matrix here for you. We are creating more outside of our perimeter than we are creating here. See how that goes? When you are more conscious, you still creating with your fantasy, with your inspirations, with your imagination, with your fantasies. You create all of this. It's constant. It never stops. Yeah, always. But if when you are waking up, when you're more conscious, it's a byproduct. It's a byproduct, my galactic family. You are doing this if you like it or not. You're creating because it's in curiosity, imagination, fantasy, inspiration, ideas, fantasies. All of this, that's in your core of your being. Those who are truly hypnotized by the matrix, they are creating those parallel realities for being somewhere out there in the universe. Yeah. For them, it's fantasy. But for those beings who you created that world in your own fantasy, you help them to mold their world. For them, it's reality. But when you truly awaken, you still creating those worlds outside of your perimeter, my galactic family, outside of your perimeter. Yeah. But when you're more conscious, you can use that energy, what was leaking and byproduct by connecting to pararealities and imagining more and creating more of the worlds outside of this dimension. You're creating more here. That's why it's called what is in heaven, so-called be on earth. That's exactly what it means, awakening. How is in heaven, so-called be on earth? Right here. That's exactly the description of awakening. What's out there, we're pulling right here. Because actually, you always in creation process, always. But when you were hypnotized by the matrix, you were not aware that you were creating. You were only created by what the matrix program you with. The tell lie vision, his story, not your story, his story. All the history of mankind, all of it is a lie. All of it, my galactic family. It's designed that way to keep you. There's only one positive thing the darkness is doing in three-dimensional reality. You know what that is? That you, by reincarnating, by repeating every day the same ritual, has become so static and so energetic, and you keep rolling the dice again and again and again, and it's constant, and you unconsciously becoming so boring. That frequency becomes so boring that sooner or later you have to wake up, because your imagination, your inspiration, your fantasies, they need to be watered as well. By being focusing too much here, by how bored you are, how boring the system is for you, is that how much in hypnosis you became by the matrix? How boring the life for you is right here. But because of that boringness, because you've been so bored of doing the same and the same and the same and the same again and again and again and again, that actually unconsciously you are the biggest creator of worlds outside of your perimeter. The ones who've been in the deepest hypnosis by the matrix, by the deepest, my galactic family, you've been creating this. You've been creating this with the biggest power. I love you, my galactic family. Namaste.